Hi, everybody. It's Jazzy, the Velosaur Sasquatch here. I am here for your Monday morning review. I went and saw Trap, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Josh Hartnett as Cooper, Ariel Donahue as Riley, Salika Shyamalan as Lady Raven, Allison Pill as Rachel. And it is Cooper. He is a serial killer. He takes his daughter to a concert and now he is trapped by the FBI inside the building, and that's where we are. We start the movie here with Cooper and his daughter in the car. They're discussing some things. We find out his daughter's bullied. We get a whole backstory about his daughter and everything. And then we find out that the reason why that they were able to get these tickets was because of her good grades. So that's kind of where we are. We get into the building here. We start looking around. He starts looking around. He notices the security is kind of up, kind of wondering what's going on. He sees them take a couple of people out of the concert, and we kind of start learning why that is through Jonathan Langdon, who played Jamie. That was one of the notable actors. He's very good in it. He was funny, a good comic relief, especially at the end. And basically, here, um, that's the movie. We're at the concert pretty much the whole time. It's him kind of trying to scheme his way out of this concert, trying to foil the FBI's attempts at getting him. I don't really want to go into whether he does or doesn't because of, obviously it would be a spoiler and all that. But it was a very good movie. I gave it a B overall, or no, not B overall, B in the horror thriller genre. Overall C plus. If you look at IMDb, it was a 6.2. I looked just before the filming this here or shooting this or whatever you want to call it. I saw it was a $20 million worldwide opening on $50 million budget. For some reason, I was in the theater and I was just thinking 20 million, 20 million, 20 million. This movie was good. It was very good. I thought that it would get overpassed because the last 2 weeks we had Twister and Deadpool and Wolverine, but we had like 15 people in the movie theater there, which was a smaller theater. 4 rows, every row had a person in it, including me and my buddy. It was a very good movie. Solid. PG-13 horror movie. Not my favorite. Not my cup of tea. I know why this movie's PG-13. When you go watch it, you understand why this movie's PG-13. It works for this particular movie, and sometimes PG-13 does work. It doesn't work all the time, and it's usually the slasher movies or the possession movies or usually the slasher movies and other movies. They really can't be PG-13 because of just what you need to go on, just because you need the gore, and that's what you pretty much lose with PG-13 movies. That's how Disney is always able to get away with the superhero movies. But so this movie with Josh Hartnett, the things I really liked about this one was Josh Hartnett in it. He's 6'3", 6'4", I believe, and then so throughout the movie, you kind of watch his just demeanor, his character. It's like he grows throughout the movie. So he looks like just like a normal height male in the beginning, just your average build, and then by the end of the movie, he is menacing, he's diabolical, and he's bigger, he's taller, his shoulders are broader for some reason. They bring out the whole monster imagery a lot in this, and that kind of what I feel like it is with that. And I don't really feel like that's giving a spoiler for anything. I think that if you watch it with just that in mind after watching this, you will enjoy just a little bit more about what M Night Shyamalan brings to movies. He brings a very good smartness. He brings a very good sharpness to it, and he does that with this movie. It's very well done. I was wondering why it was a pop star kind of background for this. I didn't know if maybe he went to a Taylor Swift movie or Taylor Swift, sorry, not movie, but a Taylor Swift concert at some point in time with his daughter who was in this as Lady Raven and was like, hey, this is a good idea. But I think that there's a little sinister little plot or a sinister little detail behind it because her brand or her whatever had everything to do with the music in this. It was all original music. She sang it. She was very good in it. I'm excited like to see this little combo. Earlier this year we had the Watchers, or if you kind of remember, I said I might do it this week for review. that was not him that did it, but that was his wife. So we're kind of seeing, but he produced it. So we're kind of seeing a whole little M Night Shyamalan family here. M Night is in the movie; he does make a little appearance, so you can look out for that for a little cameo. I mean, this is just a straight up thriller horror movie. There's not really too much to it. There's a couple of little twists and turns like you're gonna get for any of these thrillers. Um, it's very well done. M Night is on the pulse. It's a Warner Brothers movie. And my friend said that he's like Michael Myers and Dexter combined because he has the brute force of Michael Myers, while still the cunningness of Dexter of always being ahead of them, or always being one step ahead, or always trying to be one step ahead of these people, even when a kid looks like he's not. So you can take that what it is. I liked it. I mean, this was a good choice for a lead here because one, we don't see him a lot, so that helps with believability factor, and two, he's a good actor. So when he kind of starts to go from happy-go-lucky everyday dad to menacing fucking psycho, like he's very good at that. He was very good. That's kind of why I went and saw the two of the movies from him back in the '90s that we did, or but one in the '90s was 2007, just to remind you about him. If you haven't seen Lucky Number 11, that's another good one with him. Um, Go check that out. I mean, this was good. I guess I thought it'd get lost, and the one little special note I want to put in is I think Deadpool will hit $1 billion. We kind of knew it with what we saw with the first week with the numbers. So I wanted to say that it's the second movie this year to do that. The first movie was Inside Out 2. I don't believe Twister's quite there yet. I wonder, I want to talk about this too, because I was bringing up with my buddy beforehand. I wonder what the real estate or what the movie thing is here, because Bad Boys had the benefit of the doubt of being a June release, June 1st, and then nothing came out for a couple of weeks. We got kind of Inside Out 2 there. And now this is the third straight week, or this is the second, this is a third straight week where I liked the movie that I went and saw. One, but two, this is the third straight week where we kind of see a higher quality of movie. So we had Twisters, which we knew was going to be big. Maybe Twisters would have been helped by having a month ahead of Deadpool and Wolverine. Because I mean, they had Deadpool and Wolverine, if you look at it, like $200 million is a projected estimate. So they knew it was going to be about that, and it ended up being twice that with the worldwide numbers and all that. So they knew that there was going to be a good one, but I think that the other studio there, Warner Brothers, I believe it is, because it was Warner Brothers with this one, would have been better off of maybe moving this movie either to where that to maybe that week after Bad Boys or whatever. You gotta remember there's 52 weeks in a year, but really for the movies, especially during the summer one, there's really Memorial Day after Memorial Day weekend, so the weekend after that until Labor Day weekend, and that's your hot dates for movies. All the kids aren't going to be in school. All that's going to be happening. So we get about 12 weeks for these blockbuster movies to come out, and we're kind of getting at the end of that now. If you saw the list will shook up this whole month. It makes me wonder about the timing of some of these. This movie might have been better off not having to deal with the Goliaths of Twister and Deadpool, and maybe a little bit of movie fatigue, and maybe being an October release. But maybe they wanted the October part for the streaming to kind of come back. I'm not really sure their plan is, but they did very well. It was 20 million. The budget was 15, so they made 5 million above that. Plus, they say the advertising and stuff like that. But if we can get over the budget the first weekend, we worry about the advertising money and all that after that. So we probably get more. You know what I mean? Like we're getting more M Night movies coming on, and that's always a plus. But it was just wondering about the time for me, and I kind of brought it up to my buddy. I thought I'd bring it up in this, and maybe you can comment about some timing of movies that you didn't like get. I could bring up a couple like um the first Shazam movie. And there's another Warner Brothers movie too. Kind of weird if I went through Wonder Woman, the three or four of them, they're all Warner Brothers movies, where they're all weird release dates, and they're all weird kind of timing. Like the Wonder Woman movie was clearly supposed to be a summer blockbuster movie, the second Wonder Woman movie, and it came out on Christmas Day when everyone's cold and in the house. and all of a sudden you're in the middle of this and you get these fireworks and stuff like that, you're really not that interested. And then Shazam came out in February or March, and it had a holiday background to it, a Christmas background to it. So I guarantee that hurt it too. So I was wondering if some of these studios are going to work on kind of placing these movies or holding off on some of these movies when they already have the hit. They already had Twisters, so why not wait until about, like I said, in the middle of this month, like 2 more weeks. Next week would have been a good time to come out because even I'm trying to like think about a movie I'm going to go see, even though I'm probably going to go see Borderlands and kind of tie everything together for a week. But I'm just saying, like, but just think about that when like next time you watch a movie is the release timing, what it is, and think about if you ever came across that or thought about it, comment to me in the section. We'll sit there and talk about it. Whatever. Please have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your night. Whatever it is. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section, and see you next time in the cave.